Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Rewind, Be Kind. A happy Friday to you. I hope you are looking forward to tomorrow, which is the Sabbath. I am looking forward to it. Well, I wanted to come on today to just wrap up all the videos that I have done and kind of put a summary to them. So my first focus, as I saw as I was doing the videos, was your health. You know, the different herbs and spices that come from the earth. Also, meals. And, I just put a video out today on, some cozy, hearty, as they call comfort food, things that you can try to substitute from your normal food routine. And as I said when I started this channel, I'm focusing on mind, body, and soul, and your spirit being. And so I hadn't got started. I mean, I'm just getting started. But at the same time, we're starting with your health, what you are intentionally putting into your body. Okay, that really matters. That is your temple. Okay, and it is good to seek out herbs and spices, uh, even fruits, vegetables, nuts, things like that. And I'm going to get into that as I start posting more videos. I do work, but and I do have another channel also. So I'm just kind of juggling things, just to try to find a balance, which is very important. So I just wanted to talk to you because I had seen a young lady and was talking to her. And, she was just, as usual, I get a lot of people who just start talking to me. They're very comfortable with me. I am a very open person, I would say. And people can talk to me, strangers. And so she was just telling me about how she is considering, going back home and where her family is because she had moved to a different state. And so I was like, oh, okay. So, not to be negative or put this young lady down, but I noticed how she was talking. I thought that, okay, maybe she's in her, I'm talking about as far as her words and how she was talking, sounded very innocent and young. Sounded like she was probably in her early 20s. And, but when I looked at her face and her stresses, um, she looked to be maybe 45 or early 40s. And that shook me because when I asked her age and she told me, that's when I knew. I was like, wait a minute. Not only are our youth stressing because all these jobs and everything that they have to work just to survive, but also what they're putting in their bodies is reflecting on the outside. And although I didn't mention that to her as far as your age doesn't look like the age you are, and the way you speak sounds very, you hear the young innocence in her. And so I start thinking, and I did ask her, what vitamins are you taking? Do you take vitamins, or do you cook for yourself, or well, what do you do? Without, because you can say things without pointing out the obvious, okay? And so she starts saying, I don't have time, I work, and that's why I want to, get back home. And so I just started thinking that I think many, not just our youth, but also um, Gen X, or even, um, people older, than Gen X are not being intentional with what they are putting in their body. And I understand the busyness and the craziness and how it can get. Believe me, I know. Been there, done that, okay? But it is very important to intentionally make time, even if you have to prep, even if you have to um, say, well, I'm not going to order any fast food, but I will fast some food and probably eat, some nuts or things like that. And because what you put in your body reflects on the outside. It really does. And it really hurt my heart because she looked like she was probably like about to hit 45. And she was nowhere near that. Nowhere near that. And I hear, I see videos where people say, oh, she looks like she's in her 40s, not like she's in her 20s. But you guys have to understand the food is totally different. What's in these foods and the ingredients is totally different from, what we used to eat and how we used to eat. It really is. So when I talk about, like cloves and oregano and cinnamon, because a lot of our youth are pre-diabetic or have diabetes too, things like that, and it's mostly because of the fast food, the processed food, the especially like snacks and things like that. And yes, you do have to adjust your taste buds. You do. You just have to say no sometimes to the good things to get your taste buds to adjust to things that you're not used to eating. And we're not just talking about salads because, as you know, some things are under speculation with, like lettuce and things like that, and what they're voting on, and that can affect us on a cellular level. And what's going on in your cells shows on the outside, okay? I know that this is the time of the year also that many start to feel ill, as far as, flus and colds and viruses and things like that. And I believe that is why I was led to first start my videos with your health, because you are no good if you're sick and constantly fighting things that are in the air, things that are intentional and unintentional. So you need to really build your immune system up now. Just start building your immune system up now, because it's very, very important that you do. Okay? It's very important. So, I think that's all I really wanted to say. I just wanted to get on here, and especially before the weekend, and just ask you to try to be intentional just for the next 2 days on what you eat, and incorporate organic cinnamon into your tea or your coffee, or squeeze, a lemon, or a key lime in your water. And I hadn't talked about that yet, but put that in your water, and maybe add a few mint leaves, things like that. Just try little things, okay? Because as a Gen Xer and pretty much raised on the farm, and when I say that, I mean I was probably at my grandma's house every weekend, especially during the summer. Was there during the summer most of the time, and so we've always ate from the ground, as far as what grew, and I believe that that helped a lot with my cells and how my DNA is. And of course, I had to keep it up. We have to keep it up. It gets to the point to where it becomes enjoyable because you'll start seeing what you are doing as far as putting in your mouth, what you're eating. And like I said, we haven't even started with the, emotional or the mental aspect of things. We're just talking about things that can just help you initially feel better. Um, and just try it out for a week or two. And I'm not giving you medical advice, but I really do believe that you will start seeing a difference, in your skin, in your energy level, just in your mental thoughts too, especially like cloves, things like that can actually kill parasites in your gut. And just think, your gut is very important to your immunity. It really is. And then I say that word weird. It's some words that I say, and they just sound still weird to me. It's a story to that I had told on my other channel, that when I was in elementary school, I was put into speech therapy because there were some words that I couldn't say. And still to this day, they still sound funny to me, especially fixing my mouth to say it. So just look over that, please. But yeah, but just try this weekend, especially my youth, our youth. I love our youth, and they can learn a lot from us, and we can learn a lot from them. And so, just say no to the candy bars and the pops. We say pops to the sodas, canned sodas, and things like that, and just start reading the back. And you're smart, you're very intelligent. When you read the back, go ahead and Google what those things are. And then say, oh, I'm actually putting that in my body. And I don't want you to think that you can't put anything, that you can't eat anything, okay? Don't think of it like that, because it is sometimes baby steps with some things. But I know you're intelligent and you're smart, and this goes for all generations. You are very intelligent. So start looking at the back of whatever you eat and Google it. Just Google it to see exactly what it is. And I think that right there will encourage you to be more conscious on what you're eating, okay? Because it matters. It's going to increase the longevity of your life. It's going to help with your mental clarity. And we all need mental clarity this day and time, okay? So I just wanted to come on and say that. Feel free to comment if you want. I'm always open to comments and will reply to them. And just enjoy yourself and be safe. Until next time, rewind, be kind, subscribe.